Hello, people. How's it going? How's it going? Sorry about yesterday. Not really, but kind of. This isn't a lazy stream. This is me doing something different to make my brain more stimulated. Okay. I had a bit of thinking last night, and I think I'm content. Okay. I didn't betray you yesterday. I did some thinking. I think this is a great opportunity. I said I was bored just playing games, and I didn't want to mix. I wanted to mix it up, so this is mixing it up. I mean, technically, all we do every stream is just talk, but no, I have a couple things. I have a couple ideas. I mean, first thing, we should make it like a daily thing, where if you join like before, like usually I start in the first 10 minutes, right? I think we should make it a thing from now on, where if you join within the first 10 minutes, we do the Wordle. Do we think that's like a good idea? I think that's a good idea. Oh, fuck. My ankles are all wet, like my pant ankles, because I was watering plants, and it feels very gross and yucky, and I don't like it. Yeah, so hockey game though. Hockey game at 7:30. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. Because of my general location. Generally we root for Toronto. And if they win tonight, this is the first time they have made it to the semifinals since '02. And if they win the cup altogether, it's their first win since 67, 1967. Yeah, so it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. So this is a big deal if they win tonight. So I care about this. The hockey season, like I usually didn't watch hockey. I don't watch sports in general, but I like hockey because, you know, it's my sport. I invented it. And also it's like the only one I find entertaining. I like watching like the playoffs usually. Like second round playoffs. And like up is usually when I'll start. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I think one of the issues is you have to be super on it, and it's very time consuming, right? Like if you're gonna go watch a hockey game, it's like, you know, if I start at 7:30, like right when it starts, which I'm not, I'm streaming. But if I were to start watching at 7:30, it might not end until like 11 or something, right? Like it's really long. It's a big time commitment. It's like every day to go and watch that stuff. It's kind of ridiculous to me. What is hockey about? Sticks, shoot puck in net. You're welcome. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the Wordle. That's what I'm deciding. We're gonna do like the Wordle to start streams from now on. It's ready, guys. It's ready. I planned this. Look how quick that is. Look how like seamless that was. So soccer with sticks. And football tech and mechanics, so you can beat the ever-loving shit out of other players. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch, but yeah, it's way faster than soccer. Soccer, there's like fucking 4 shots on net in a 30-minute like half. In hockey, it's like, yeah, hockey, there's constant aggression and speed and all that. It's very fast-paced, which I like. And the goalies like actually matter. They're like half the fucking team. Okay, we'll get to try to wear. Let me do my thing first. This is the word I always start with because it's objectively the best word. See, it's not a where. We just got rid of it because there's no A, but there is a D and an I somewhere. See, this is a good brain teaser. It helps like my brain get ow. I just hit like a pimple on my forehead. Is it a pimple? Why did that hurt? Nope, there's no pimple on my forehead. Why did that hurt so much? Okay. Dinner. There's no E. Good try, though. We do hockey? Nope. We can do hockey without an E. You think that'll count? Nope, not dinner without an E. That also 6 letters. Yeah, but he just said dinner without an E though. Like, I don't think you're getting it, Onyx. Drive? Nope, there's no E. Fuck. I'm not smart. Dive. No, dive also has an E. Rider also has an E. We got it not having an E is a problem. Nimwit. Nope, that's 6. Okay, can't do nimwit. Is nimwit a word, guys? Is that like in the dictionary? Or is that just slang? Every word I'm thinking of has an E. Jeez, guys, this is awful. I'm miserable. I don't need to explain why it's not cucumber. You guys think zucchinis are weird? Like, I just feel like they're shaped kind of weird and funny, and I don't know. Kinds? That's nope. I don't think that's a word. I mean, it is a word, but like, I don't think we can. Doesn't kinds have an apostrophe? I'm not very good at English. It has an apostrophe, right? That's why you can't do it. Try the word idiot. Okay, it's not going to be idiot because there's a D in the second slot, but we could use that word. Socks. I mean, that doesn't include either of the letters we've already guessed. Guys, this is like not going well. I mean, like, I'm not helping. Like, I'm not saying the things I'm thinking of. Hi, our ass. Why? Okay, listen. I want to catch a hockey game before it completely ends, and I cry that my team lost. Dude, I don't even care. I don't even care if it was like Hitler's hockey team. I'd rather that team win than the Panthers, bro. They're such dickheads. I don't like that team. It's just, yeah, just anyone winning but them would be great. Shirt. It doesn't have the D either. Do we want, okay, I'm going to do idiot first because Onyx put it. It's not idiot, but it gets some other letters out. Okay, got rid of the O and the T, and the I is not the first letter. So this does help quite a bit. So can I do shirt? No, shirt there's no T. How are you doing, RS? How you doing? Do you like hockey? I don't know. Like, guys, it's really not that deep. Like, I don't care about hockey that much, but yeah. My shoulder's itchy too. Livid. That is the smartest one you've done so far, and it's livid. Hopefully you didn't see it. I don't think you saw it, actually. Let me mark it just in case. I don't think you saw it, dude. It loves to autofill my personal email with my full fucking name in it, and it's not great. I don't like that it does that. But it was livid. Good job. That was pretty good, actually. Guys, so I have a few things to talk about. Okay, I want to talk about prices in the world, okay? And I just had this realization today. It didn't. Yeah, okay, thank you. I thought I did it right before it autofilled, but I don't. Why does it even do that? I don't want to put my fucking email to get notified when the Wordle is out. And it's like my full name. It's my first and last name in that email. Like, I don't. It's not. I don't even use that for like games and stuff. That's like purely business email. Do Infinite War. Not right now. Not right now. I have a few things to go through. If you really want to do it, we could. I kind of want to. If we're gonna do something like a browser game, though, I probably want to do like Would You Rather, because there's more discussion. I think that's kind of fun. Sometimes it's a hit or miss, though. Some of the times the questions are kind of ass, but I'm sure there's an extension that stops sites from doing that. Okay, but it's only a problem when I'm streaming Wordle. I don't really need an extension for that. I mean, I guess I do if I'm gonna do it every day, like I just said, but yeah. You're hungry. Go eat your grandma. You're welcome. So I had a shock today, right? Don't ask what it is or who it is, but I think one of my favorite albums ever is gonna come out this year, and I want to pre-order a like CD. I've never done this before in my life. This musical entity has made me want to do this. So I went and looked at like prices and like how what it is. Dude, this shit is expensive. Like I don't know. When I was like younger, CDs were everywhere, right? Like there was no Netflix. It was like Blu-ray was like the craze. I mean, I grew up with DVDs, but it was like, wow, we got to get a Blu-ray player. That's like the next evolution. And then we got a Blu-ray player, and then we got Netflix the next day, and then we never used the Blu-ray player. But you get the point, right? So CDs, if you wanted like a movie or an album or something, it was like $5 to $10. It was like $5 to $10. This shit after taxes is like $25. It's like doubled in price, which is like ridiculous to me. And this is if I get it on Amazon. If I get it off of their website, it's like $40. Because of shipping, to be fair. But like, why? I'm so lost. Why? If I want like vinyls for the thing, we're talking $60-$70. Like, dude, I know there's. You kind of have to increase the price because there's probably less of a demand for it with streaming out there, and the people that really want to buy something physically will just buy it physically. But I can't help but think that that's like insane, right? Is that not crazy? Like a $60-$70 album when I could get it free on streaming? Hi, Cloudy, how's it going? Purpose for yapping. Okay, the purpose. God told me to. I'm like his like reincarnation on Earth, and he said I have to do this. I do have things I'm talking about, though. I'm not just mindlessly rambling here. I'm currently bitching about physical album prices because I've never looked into this, because I've never wanted to buy an album physically before, and it's really expensive. A box of 12 ramen noodles is $4. That is an insanely good deal. Yeah, I wish albums had ramen prices. God giving you chores? Isn't he giving everyone chores when you think about it? I love how the lore changes every day. Sometimes I'm like God's disciple, other days I am him. Like it's kind of messy, huh? I need to stop playing with my chair. You can probably hear what I'm doing. It's like a footrest that I'm like playing with. Yeah, but I was just thinking, like, dude, growing up, cheap ass CDs, and now they're expensive. That's all I wanted to say, but that's like really opening my mind, because that's the only thing I can like really have click into like how much prices have changed. That's because the God of Chaos has more than one story. That's very deep. You're looking into it way more than I am. Thank you for that. $34 for a movie soundtrack? You can get 8 ramen noodle boxes for that. Didn't you just say a box of 12 ramen noodles is 4? Unless the boxes have more than 4 like in it. Either way, yeah, you're right. Ramen's the only thing that's still dirt cheap. That is correct. You can get like 2 meals for 50 cents if you're willing to eat ramen every day, all day. Which ramen, hey, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a cheap meal. Okay. So I have another thing, and then I think I'm kind of out. I just, damn, yeah, dude, I couldn't get over those prices. I'm obsessed with this music, though. I'm really out of. I'm like, so excited. But well, actually, let's talk more money stuff. I'm also thinking about getting like a studio grade headset. What do you guys think about that? Like, because my headset here, it works, but it's going. It's going. My baby's going. It was a great headset. It's literally the best headset I've ever owned. Best quality. It has lasted by fucking far the longest. Like this thing, most headsets last a year if I'm lucky. This thing has lasted like 4 or something. It's so good. It's great. I love it. Hi T, how's it going? But yeah, I was thinking damn, that sounds so rough. Like, hi. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about. No, but yeah, I want a studio headset, like an actual, like a really good headset. And I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out what is like good. What makes a good headset good? Because I know like visual and like okay, if I'm buying something for my computer, I know what I'm looking for in like a graphics card or a processor and stuff. I don't know how headset specs work. I don't know why I'm kind of like asking you guys like you would know, but I guess I should do my own research on that, huh? First stream in like 2 weeks, kind of nervous. What's it? Let's do an icebreaker. T, how much toilet paper do you use when you go to the bathroom? Are you like a one slice kind of person, or do you use like half the roll? I'm a half a roll kind of guy. Me when I spend my mortgage on Despicable Me 4 OST vinyl. I'm gonna look this up. Is that a fucking thing? I would love to buy vinyl, but then I would need a vinyl player, and then it's like Despicable Me 4 OST vinyl. Hold on, I think K. Something went wrong. I think I just did the captcha wrong. Nope, it's not on Amazon. Vintage vinyl, Despicable Me 4. But no, it's a DVD. That's not fucking vinyl. Guys, I don't think there's Despicable Me 4 soundtrack vinyl. That's really disappointing to hear, but yeah, I don't... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. There's CDs for the first movie, not the fourth one, and there's no vinyl. That's very depressing. That's my 13th reason right there. Alright. Doing normal bodily functions can give you cancer. Yep, that's how cancer works. How did you do a capture wrong? I don't know. I think I did it right. I think it was fine, though, because I just reopened the link and it worked fine, so it may have been something else. Why did repo fall off? Politely, it's not very different than, like, Lethal Company or something. It's just kind of another kind of generic horror game for multiplayer. I don't think it's got too much going for it. I mean, there's probably still a community for it. Let's go Steam charts here. Steam charts! Let me see how Paladins is doing, bro. On Puke. Hold on. Actually, damn. Okay, wait, hold on. That's not that bad. It's peaked back up. It was under 1,000 last month, though, so that's depressing. But what are we looking at? Repo. Did I spell it wrong? Let me spell re. Okay, this shit is not cooperating. Repo. Guys, how the fuck do you spell repo? REPO. It can't be that hard. Why is it not showing up? Repo. Oh, okay, it's R.E.P.O. 70,000 players, dude. I wouldn't say that's very dead. That's pretty good to me. Vinyl for hold on. Minions: The Rise of Gru vinyl. Holy fucking shit! There is vinyl. What the fuck? Dude. Hi, Amy. How's it going? Guys. You could put that shit on your wall. That's like insane that you have that. Why though? Why is my main question here? What? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad I know this exists now. I know what I'm saving for. Lethal. They're just these multiplayer horror games. I'm gonna tell you what they are now. Too bad, Cloudy. Multiplayer horror games. You go in this building, you collect stuff. There's a bunch of monsters that do different things. You try not to die, and you try to sell things and get more items to make getting more items easier. Does that make sense? You have $13? Yeah, you have more money than me. $0.50. I mean, but like I have like more money and like all my assets, like my 10 Lambos and my 3 mansions. So like in reality, you know, it's $18 on the Walmart. Over 18. That's still not that bad. I know it's a little it's more expensive than this actual thing I want. Like an actual piece of music. So no, I'm gonna say that's kind of bad, especially since it's an older movie. I don't know. No, it's vinyl though. It's a vinyl. It's not a CD. That is so weird, bro. Who's buying that? Like unironically, why did they say, yeah, let's make Minions: The Rise of Gru vinyl? Like there's Minion fanboys on like Facebook, right? Like 80-year-old women love Minions. Should I gift it to you on your birthday? Absolutely not. You should spend your money on something more meaningful than the Minions: Rise of Gru vinyl. I just muted you when you started explaining shit. I went again. I feel like that's just kind of rude, but like, yeah, that's fine. I get it. No one really likes me anyway. The world's against me. Just, I don't know where I'm going with this. I have like 300, but I spent it on my kittens for. Oh, that's a good use of your money, T. That's a good use of your money. When's your birthday? I like you. I know you say not in that way, but I just feel like that's a bad choice of words. My birthday, November, early November. Holy early. It's what do you mean holy early? It's not that big of a deal. I'm only 20 minutes early, guys. That's pretty good. Amy, we need to get. Okay, I know. We talked about this. We'll talk about it later. We need to get Schedule 1. I think it's like $5 on Steam or something. That game looks super fun. It's like open world drug deal simulator. It's very good. Excuse you. What do you mean, excuse me? What did I do? Sure. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna look up how much it is right now. Hold on. Oh, Schedule 1. Oh, it's $25. Well, that's disappointing. $25. That's a lot more, but it looks like a really fun game. So maybe. We have Minecraft, though. We don't really need to, like... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Holy weed brownies, Batman. I'm not gonna ask. Guys, should I make weed brownies? Does anyone have experience with those? That's what I'm asking. Only I can have a November birthday. Why? Why do you feel adamant to have that as your birthday? I didn't know what your birthday was. Glad we could have this T. What's your birthday? If you don't feel like that's too much information. I feel like if I give my birthday plus you know my first name and maybe you've seen my last name, like it's adding too many details. But like if you say it, it's not that big of a deal. I call it subscribing to Orange. It rhymes with Grug. What? I'm so lost. You don't mind. What are we talking about? What? November 18th. Okay, yeah, we don't have the same birthday. It could have been crazy, though. It could have been crazy. Telling your birthday isn't personal info as long as it isn't the year. But you know how old I am. So you could put 2 and 2 together. Figure out my exact date of birth. You know the general area where I live. You know at least my first name. You know what I look like. You use all this information plus some hacking to dox me. Like you know, it's not that great. But I'm giving my again, yeah, no, you shouldn't give you just shouldn't have your age on the internet unless you're a fully grown adult. Even if you do or are an adult, I think it's not good if people know you're young. And a bunch of weirdos that are like, 18? That's legal. I could deal with that. It's like, sure, man. Go nuts. IP address leak at 400,000 subs. I mean, legally, you can just look up my IP. It might take a bit of work, but that's not, like, illegal. It's just what you do with the IP. Yeah, that happened to you? Yeah, Cloudy, that's what I'm saying. It's like sketchy world. Keep your age hidden. I'm not worried about people knowing how old I am because maybe I'm being naive. I am not going to be a victim to some weirdo talking to me. I do not talk to anyone outside of this gig, and I'm not DMing any of you. I want nothing to do with you. Politely. You know, what I mean by that is we're not going out to the bar this weekend and getting shit faced or anything like that. That's not happening. Kind of forgot. What do you mean you forgot what your birthday is? Okay, sure. Amy, I feel like you're delayed or something. I feel like your messages aren't connecting with what's going on. I quit my job where my Good. Good. Are you doing something else? Is that what's going on? That's good. It's good. I mean, like it's sad that you maybe need money and you don't have money, but good for you. Don't settle for that shit. We do not have the same birthday time. November people though. I thought November was like a rare one. I don't know anyone in real life with a November one. Actually, correction, I know a guy that was born an hour or two before or after me that I went to school with for several years. Very cool feeling. Okay, hold on, guys. I've really got to talk about this. I don't know if you want to hear about it. It's kind of messed up, kind of gross, but it was like one of the most insane stories I've heard in a long time. Like, it doesn't have that many layers to it, but it's just the sheer idea that it happened. I know someone who has the same birthday as me, but he is an anime gooner. Relatable. Okay, story, right? Okay, get ready, brace yourself. There is this woman, okay, happily married, had a baby with her husband. The baby was still a baby and going, wah, wah, okay? And all of a sudden, once their baby was born, every night at about like 2 a.m., the husband would leave the house. He would leave the house and he'd come back later. And like after, first few times, you don't think too much of it. But when it started happening every day, she went and looked at, she was like, okay, what's happening? Is he cheating on me? Was one of the first thoughts. So she watches him when he goes out at 2 a.m. She watches him, and he would just go to the side of their house. They would just go to the side of the house and just sit there. And like the wife couldn't see what they were doing. So one night she got this specific angle on him and she looked at what he was doing. And he would go into their garbage bin. And he would just be in the garbage bin. And she couldn't figure out what he was fucking doing in there. And then one day, when she woke up in the morning, this is relatable. This is relatable, guys. It gets okay. I'm gonna give you an opportunity here before the story. Gooning in the bin, it's so much worse. I'm gonna give you an opportunity before I finish this story. What do you think he was doing in that garbage bin? I'll give you a reward or something if you can guess it, because I don't think you're gonna be able to do it. What do you think he was doing on the side of the house? Doing a raccoon? I'm gonna say it's worse. Looking for the whipped cream. Eating. On the right track, but worse. Hi, fellow. How's it going? You got your horrible time to join. Brace yourself. Drinking. No. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay? One morning, she wakes up. Okay, she wakes up, and she looks at her husband, and there's something on his face. She looks at what it is, what the color it is, what it smells like, and puts two and two together. He was going to the side of their house, into the garbage bin, at 2 in the morning, every morning, and he was eating the shit out of their baby's dirty diapers that were thrown into the garbage bin. Several hours, several days after it had just been sitting there. You hate when that happens. You have experience with this? Dude, like, the whole time I was like, because I've read some fucked up stories before, but when like nothing could have prepared. Guys, I never thought I'd say this in my entire life, but it would be significantly less weird if he just ate it immediately after changing the baby's diaper. Like, I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth, but at that point, it's just weird and pedophilic and, like, gross, right? But to go several hours later and eat the fermenting shit out of your garbage bin is a ridiculous thing to do. Like, it's not just impulsive. That's like, he planned it. He really thought about it, and he did it multiple times. At what, like, you're telling me at no point in this decision making, he's like absolute worst case scenario, he does it once, and then he reflects and goes, damn, this is fucked up. What would my wife think about this? what would my wife think about this? Like, I don't know. Like, what would society think of this? What would my baby think of this when it grows up? Like, I have so many questions. Like, at no point did he. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing that confuses me too, how didn't the wife know about his little poop thing beforehand? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's something you would find out about your partner. Maybe not that he likes eating baby's poop, but you know what I mean? Poor girl, because she probably would divorce his ass and then gotta get custody of the kid. I mean, she would win. She would win. But yeah, that's not worth it. Kahoot or Blook It? I don't like Blook It. I'm kind of not interested in either of those things. I wanted to do. I kind of want to do either the Infinite Wordle or the Would You Rather stuff because I think those are fun. I don't know, just not. No, I'm not feeling that today. Reddit story. It was a like Instagram repost of a post asking for stories, and this is apparently a story from another place on Reddit, so it's kind of been through 3 people, but I imagine this is like, but it's Reddit and it probably didn't happen, but like, it's not like an impossible thing that could have happened, right? Like that's not like that's not like an unlikely thing that I could 100% see a weirdo doing something like that. And like, even if this story isn't real, it's probably happened before. Do I like caramel? Yeah, like a B tier. Sometimes it's a nice addition, sometimes it's just not that nice. Liminal Voyager again? Maybe. I don't know. Eating when you said this, I'm like I said, I'm sorry. You had to brace yourself. I just like you know, I was thinking he's like eating something really gross out of the garbage, and he's screwing an animal, right? Cheating, but like nothing could prepare me for that. No, nothing like that just doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyway. Damn, I need like therapy now. Guys, we're gonna do a vote, okay? Do you like the yeah, guys, do you like the backrooms? What do you think my answer is? What do you think my answer is? By the way, both of my wallpapers on both of my monitors are backrooms adjacent things. Very nice. I've had this one for a while. I might want to switch it up. Should a cat give birth? Was it fun? You guys seen like live birthing videos before, like human birth? Yeah. People say my fear of pregnant women is invalid. Kind of want to make a game where it's an open world thing where you're Mr. Doom. What the hell is that? A terrorism game, nice. I was just feeding her, then she decided to pop 2 more kittens. So, well, your cat is pregnant, why and how? Are you gonna keep the kittens? How many cats you got? I have a lot of questions. I watched a hamster give birth without my consent. I don't think the hamster needs your consent to give birth, but alright. Not my cat, a stray. That's kind of upsetting, but okay. I take care of strays, but I own 3 cats. Good. Amy, you hear that? 3 cats. Do you like the Back rooms. Yeah, I mean, I just gave you an answer that my 2 wallpapers are the back rooms, so you could put 2 and 2 together. That's what my answer was. I just took in 2 kittens, though, and gave them to my friends. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. Both of my cats are strays. They're very tiny cats. It's okay. You know what's weird? My cats are both they're both strays, but they feel like super domesticated. Like the nicest cats I've had. Like we've gotten cats from like breeders before when I was like younger, and they weren't that nice. These 2 cats are ridiculously like calm. You can like grab them by their back legs and start shaking them, and they won't care. Like you could just do whatever. Where's a backrooms hate? I'm not a back. What's going on? What's going on? I love liminal space stuff, and like any aesthetic that uses them. I want to do photography like it, but it's kind of hard to get like an opportunity to do it. I think the best thing I could do would be go into businesses right before they close. I think that would be like the thing to do, or like as they open, but that's like during the day, so it's a little weirder. And like take pictures. Yeah. The best picture I had. There's a. It's super weird. It's this building in Toronto. It's underground. It looks like an airport, but it's not an airport. But it looks like one, so it's just empty, and it's really creepy. And then there's this office area where it looks like an apartment building, but it's inside, and the lighting's like all blue. It's super trippy. All 3 of my cats were strays, but I got 2 of them from a humane shelter and the other one from a bush. It's like fucking Pokemon. You just walk in a bush. It's like, oh, look, found one. Check Discord. I've never seen a cat in person. What the fuck? Yeah? Yeah, that's super weird. What do you mean? Okay, hold on. Doombringer. Sure. Yeah, you did show your cats. T. Are these like new or something? I don't. They must be new. They must be new. Very sweet children. It looks. The weird thing is my 2 cats don't look related. They're sisters, but like one is like super black and fluffy, and the other one's like striped with short hair. It's weird. Kittens are a few weeks old. Nice. When I got my cats, they were like a week or 2 old, actually. Like, they were barely, like, walking on their own. I'm actually really happy when we got the black one. Its eye was super fucked up. Like, it was off to the side. And had, like, this giant, like wound-looking thing on the side of it. We thought she would, like, lose eyesight in that one eye, but it's completely fine now. It's not even like off center or like cross-eyed or anything. It's just fine. Kind of curious what it is. What it was then. The only time I'm outside is when I'm either shopping with my mom or when I don't want to, or watering my plants. Oh, it's not. There's no or. I added an or. I mean, most people don't have cats outside. I'm just. Are you saying you haven't seen a cat in person, like stray, or are you saying like at all, ever? That's a super weird thing for me. Like, you've never been to someone's house that has a cat, a friend or anything? Yeah, I feel like that's kind of weird. You call it the black one Flea. He's not half fleas, okay. The white and gray one is named Aphrodite. And I call her Clunkit. After my own cat, Chunky. That's a lot of names for me to get around. I have a memory of looking at cat. Barely have any IRL friends. I'm gonna say cat, but I can't prove that. I either never or rarely go to their house. I don't like going. I hate. Okay, it's not that I dislike or like I don't care for it. I actually hate going to other people's houses if their parents are home. It's like just it fucks me up, dude. It's just not fun. Okay, hold on, guys. Real shit. We're doing a vote here, okay? So yeah, this stream, I'm enjoying this so far. This is different than what I've been doing. It's just kind of resetting my brain, so I like this. I do want to get better ideas for streams that don't have games involved, but we will see what's going on with that. I think next week we're gonna have an event. It's not gonna be anything too big, but I'm gonna get you guys to download some like sketchy game off of a sketchy site, and we'll play it. How's that sound? Good, good. Okay. These are two things I want to do for a bit. Maybe we do both. Maybe we only do. Whoa. Maybe we do both, or we only do one. There we go. But poll for what to at least do first. There you go. You don't have to vote it. But it's similar to like politics. If you don't vote, it's the same as if you do. Why do super duper death poisonous mushrooms look the same as a toad? Like, you know, the first thing I thought was like a frog, but I think you mean like a toad. Voted Wordle and it went to 0. We double clicked it. Clicked the wrong one. It's 50-50. This isn't helping. Fuck. We need one gentle viewer to pick one at random. Found a nickel. What are you gonna get with it? A house? Car? Guys, if I gave you $100 right now, what would you do with it? Viable grandma cage. What the fuck is that? What the? $100? No. I just sell like one of my Lambos, and I'll have a bunch of $100. I don't want to fucking know what a grandma. Okay, I'm gonna pick Would You Rather because we did a Wordle at the start. We haven't done a Would You Rather in a really long time. We will do both. We will do both. How does that sound? Excuse me. I'm burping a bunch. I'm really nasty and disgusting and gross. And nasty and disgusting and gross. I didn't see it, guys. What did he say? Game. Okay, people, relax. I know some of these are bad. Some of these are bad questions, but we'll sort through them. It's on the stream. Not anymore. Guys, you know, I think this question's stupid, but I'm willing to discuss it. I couldn't give a shit about being good at math unless the math applies to like arts in any way. Definitely in a language. I want to learn French really bad. That's kind of been my priority for a few reasons. I wanted to learn other languages too, but nah, I want to learn French so I can speak to the like other half of my country. I was gonna say like Arabic or something too, because those are also popular. I think Punjabi a language, or is that like a? I think that's a language that's also popular here. So like something like that too, but yeah. Or Chinese. Mandarin. Buy a timekeeper body pillow. I was gonna say hell yeah, but I don't know what they look like or how old they are, so hell no, bad. No, but like, I personally have no interest in doing anything with math, versus I'd rather speak to a bunch of people, so I'm gonna go with this one. People agree. Yeah, more people are smart than there are dumb people. Have a home gym, have a home cinema. Did you check out the sketchy link I put in chat? If you mean YouTube chat, no, because it doesn't get put anywhere. I have links disabled. Home gym or a home cinema? Cinema, wait. I mean, guys, let's change gym to like a gymnasium. Like you imagine instead we get like this, like a giant basketball court or something in your house. Like would that change some of your opinions? Like a hockey rink in your house? Like I mean that might be stretching it a bit. Might be stretching what the definition of a gym is, but I feel like you could do a lot with it. So like I feel like it all counts. I don't know. At that point, I depend. I don't know. I mean, I would rather just like sit on like my bed or something and watch a movie, but I guess a home cinema would be pretty cool. But at the same time, I don't like I don't know, guys, is it just me or like working out with like equipment is like really unenjoyable? Like it's just super fucking monotonous and boring, and there's just like no motivation to do it. And that, like I said, if gym translates to something else, dude, listen, my favorite sport to like play is probably badminton, bro. Listen, I very, very rarely play badminton. That shit is so fun. I really wish I had somebody to play that shit with. I would play that shit like every day. Way too fun for its own good. I don't know why. Fun as sport. It probably is, dude. It is probably the most fun to play. I don't mind watching it either. I know you play badminton, T. I know you play that. You can play with me. I catch. There, it'll be there in a few days. Make sure you hit it back. I know badminton's awesome though. It's like okay, one of my biggest concerns with sports is how they just like it feels like they came up with this base idea for a game, and then like as they like kept playing it, they're like, oh shit, there's like a lot of loopholes here. Guess we'll add this rule and we'll add that rule. Guess we can add another rule too, and then like another rule. And it's like, you know what I mean? Whereas like badminton, it's like racket hit thing over net. If not, out. If yes, they hit back and repeat. Like it's just the most simple, straightforward thing in the world. It works. It's functional. The concept of the game, it's like I don't need some insane. How do I explain this? Like hockey, for example, you need to be good at skating. You need good stick control. You like a lot of different things are going on here. You need team play. Badminton, it's just straightforward. You could get better at your movement and your like racket control, but like it's still just those things. You don't need to get good at like 100 different things and work with people. There's 2v2 badminton too, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like it's just super fun to just by yourself. I don't know. Love that sport. Super fun. Wish I could play it more. Ping pong, valid too. Like pickleball, I don't fully know what that is. Is that not just single player badminton? Field hockey? Okay, I haven't skated in like 10 plus years and I don't know how to skate, but I would imagine ice hockey is better. That's like part of the sport. Cause like when you're playing like field or floor hockey, you can't really check people or like have the puck slide super well. You know what I mean? There's no puck, it's usually like a ball, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of the mechanics in hockey is involving the ice. Whereas, like, it's not there. Also, I'm gonna say cinema. That's way more fun. 50-50 is valid. If you like doing stuff, that's great. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to get like more active. I've been moving a lot. I'm quite proud of myself. I want to get more active, but I don't want a gym. Working out is just gross. I don't like it. I'd much rather like get out in nature and like hike or something. It'd be way more fun. I also don't want I don't want to build muscle. Dude, I still think that shit's gross. Like, I thought that was maybe a thing when I was like a little kid, and like as I grow up I'd be like, yeah, muscles are cool. I still think they're fucking nasty, dude. I don't like seeing people's bulging like muscles and their veins and shit. I was gonna say I don't like seeing their bulge. I mean, I don't like seeing that either, but not what I was referring to. Yeah, like, my hands are super, like, veiny and, like, muscly now that I've lost weight, and it's just fucking weird, and I don't like it, so I'd hate to stretch that out to a more extreme level. I'm gonna connect the charger part of a cable with the bigger part. Sure, go nuts. Okay, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Have the ability to erase any memory from your mind. Have the ability to implant any false but happy memory. I don't want either of these. I don't want false memories, and I don't want to erase like. No, okay, definitely the left side. Eating chocolate cake. Good for you. Good for you. That sounds good. We had like this Oreo cake the other day. It was really good. I was gonna say I don't know what's in it. I mean, I don't, but I assume saying Oreos is enough. Listen, I do not want a false happy memory. That's just a really bad thing. I was gonna say I don't want the ability to erase any memory because I think my memories are important. But there's definitely some unimportant memories that I don't want to think about, like that really niche time XYZ happened and I embarrassed myself. Like, that's not relevant, right? I don't need to know about that. I could get rid of that memory and be happy. So I'm gonna say left side. I don't think there's a discussion here. I don't think there's any. Yeah, everyone agrees. How about this one? Scream loudly while asleep. Be blind and deaf for the first 30 minutes after waking up. Yo, guys, I need help with this one. B? You think B is in the second one? Yo, I have actually no idea. The left because you don't hear yourself while you're... Okay, but if literally anyone else... If you live in an apartment, or if you live in an apartment, you're gonna get evicted. If you live with other people in your house, they're going to hate you and not want to live with you. And if this isn't your house, then it's a problem. Or if you can't afford the house by yourself, it's a problem. And you're never going to have a romantic partner sleep with you, ever, if this is what you're doing. You could put like a ball gag in, maybe, but I feel like he'd maybe start like choking. Also, I think you guys are forgetting the implication that you're going to absolutely destroy your vocal cords. You're not going to speak in the next year if you're screaming at the top of your lungs every night, all night. You won't have speech anymore. Well, if there's a fire, I'll die in the fire. I think I'm going to take the right side because I'm not destroying my voice with the left one. One time I was completely mute for 10 minutes after I woke up. I thought I was blind once. I don't know when this happened or why it happened, but I was like very convinced I was blind when I woke up. Also, good news, I'm not going to jinx it, but I haven't had any of those weird false awakenings in dreams lately, so I'm happy. And I've been sleeping okay, for the most part. I think all that melatonin I took really helped, along with some other changes, but yeah. Genius Tech. With the right one, you can wake up, then sleep, and because you already had the effect of the 30 minutes, when you wake up, you won't have it because you're... What? No, I think the timer would reset, or maybe even stack. I don't think this is as cool as you think it is. I'm saying nothing. Never mind. Okay, at least you're self-aware. What do you mean, right? Are you saying the right one, or are you saying that I'm not, like, you think I'm lying, that I felt like I was blind when I woke up? Or are you saying right to their tech? Or the like, I'm confused with who that's directed to and at what tone, and like, yeah. I can taste, to hear, and see. 30 minutes, not 30 seconds. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's quite long. I'm eating my cake with a side of allergy med. That's great to know. Is it a good side? I think restaurants should offer that more. The right option? I'm going with the right option because, like, no matter what you choose, you're going to have your vocal cords destroyed versus the chance there's, like, something super serious you need to wake up for 30 minutes. I feel like it's not that bad. Like, I already sit in bed for 30 minutes after waking up. And you're only blind and deaf. You can have, like, a partner help you do things. 30 minutes. I think that's great. Autism. Good observation, Cloudy. Thank you for sharing. Most people agree. Most people agree. See who actually loves you. See who hates you. This one, I feel like this is majority subjective. So I meant to say objective. But no, I'm thinking it's objective. Okay, here's my logic. The right one has more applications, okay? And it does a similar thing. So, seeing who loves you, realistically, this is probably only a couple people that you could even use this on. Like, I'm not gonna use this, like, you're not gonna use this on your boss, right? Who fucking, yeah, they don't love you, right? They might not hate you, but they don't love you. There's only a few people that you're gonna actually be able to find any information about with this. It doesn't really do anything. Versus seeing who hates you applies to way more people. And if they don't hate you, that's good. They don't have to love you or, like, be super buddy with you. Just knowing that they don't hate you and they're at least a neutral with you is way more effective and helpful than knowing if they super duper love you. Does that make sense? If you see who hates you, then you know to avoid them, and you can see who doesn't hate you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't care if they super duper love me or anything. As long as they don't hate me, we're chill, right? I'm going with the right one. I think this has more applications. On the higher or lower video games, I scored 16. That's pure luck, because they're like so off. But yeah, okay, I like this. People are mentally challenged. That's okay. That's okay. We're not all capable of the same things, and that's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. We don't have to hate each other or think we're less because of it. We'll have different strengths and weaknesses. That's okay. I am better than everyone, though. I have a painless death right now. Okay. Stay alive, but have a very painful death when the unknown time comes. Left's a win-win, dude. Left's a win-win. I'm going with this one. Good luck. You guys have fun. That's super subjective. That's okay. Be a famous inventor. Be a famous writer. Ooh. Okay. I care more About arts. Okay. Depends what you invent. Depends what you write, too. Maybe you're famous for the longest piece of English literature that's a fan fiction. Right? Okay. My logic. Famous inventor, no matter what you invent, even if it's a really bad thing or a thing you don't want to be known for, edible poop. Sure. You get known for making edible poop, even if it's a really bad thing, like a bomb, or you don't want to be known for it. It's still probably going to make you a lot of money. Okay? And it's still probably going to be cool that you invented something impactful if you're famous, right? Versus a famous writer, you could be known for making either a good or a bad. You could be famous for either piece of writing, and you're not necessarily going to make a lot of money or be super successful for being famous. Does money really matter? That's a super deep question. More context. I'm saying the money is it's like another factor. Like, I kind of don't care about either. I care more about being a writer, but I'd rather not be a famous writer known for making like the shittiest, cringiest story ever, and then also not make any money. I'd rather be like the shittiest, cringiest inventor ever, but I'm still famous, so I made money. Like if it's going to be bad both ways, I might as well get money out of it. If it's going to be good both ways, the inventor is still probably more famous, and also you're going to make more money. I do care more about arts, though, so I do care about writing. I feel like I'm still going to pick inventor, though. Read my message. I can invent a time machine to make me smart, and then I can become a writer, so I can be both. I don't think you get to choose what you make. I think you just end up being a famous inventor. I'm going to be inventor. This is completely subjective, though. This is fine. 71%. Okay. Be an amazing pianist or be an amazing drummer. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Okay, so if we're talking money again, you're probably, if you're an amazing drummer, you're probably making more money and being more famous than the famous pianist in this day and age. But I care more about the piano than the drums. But the music I listen to probably has more drums than pianos. But I also have other things I like that have pianos. The Pinot. I'm gonna choose the Pinot. Piano. Yeah, see, that's completely fine. That's subjective. There's nothing to be mad about there. I don't think anyone's dumb for choosing drums. Be unable to speak all the time, or have to say every. Okay, we've seen this one a lot. This one's a common one. Okay, guys. So, I like talking, right? And being mute would suck. But I can get over it. I can live a certain type of life. I can collect disability. First of all, I can collect disability payments. And I can learn sign language. My loved ones can learn sign language, you know, if they're really committed. All that fun stuff. And I can, minus talking, I can still do things I love, like, you know, consuming art, playing games, right? You're making art, you just can't do anything like vocally if that's something I care about, right? Every thought that comes into your mind is going to get you fucked at some point, and worse for me because I have problems. You don't want... No. I can't do that. I absolutely cannot do that. Just, I'm not even gonna give you an example. Just bad. That's bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we agree. That was a tough one though. Fart in public or burp in public? If I said everything in my mind, I'd be either in jail or a mental hospital. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking like the whole time. I'm gonna say burp, but with this one, I feel like burp's a pretty easy one. Farting's kind of like funny and embarrassing and gross. I feel like burping is just a quick excuse me, and it's fine, right? Like technically both are normal, and both should just be passed with an apology, but like there's like a stigma around farting that's just really weird, and I feel like the burping doesn't have that, so I'm gonna go with burping. Okay, the people really agree with this one. Okay. Wrestle an alligator or bear? For fun or like for my life? Because if they're both like quote unquote domesticated, the bear would be more fun because it's like soft and fluffy, and they're kind of just like a big dog. It isn't a polar bear. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna assume a grizzly bear because yeah, you're right. A polar bear's a no-go. But like, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it like for my life or is it for fun? Because there's people that do like bear wrestling and it's just like a fun thing, and the bears are trained, and no one hurts each other, and it's kind of just like a really aggressive hug. For your life? Okay, are like both animals aggressive too? Because bears aren't really the most aggressive things in the world. Depends on the bear. I'm thinking like black bears. I guess that's like even grizzlies aren't too bad, but alligators are not crocodiles. Alligators are chill with people for the most part. They don't hunt people. They want to kill. The alligator is easier to fight. It's less likely to hurt me. All that fun stuff. Alligators are not crocodiles. That's what I want to emphasize here. It's a different creature. Does a different thing, different demeanor, different force, all that stuff. I'm going with the alligator. Smart people. Smart people. Always be late or unprepared. I'm sorry, I just like really had to. Yeah, I did the left one, by the way. So yeah. There's no point in being there on time if you have nothing ready. You might as well be like a few minutes late. It doesn't say how late. Always have a runny, stuffy nose. That's literally me. You can hear me right now. Speaking of, let me get a tissue. Hold on. A mild dry cough. I'm sorry. I just like. Okay. Oh, both are fine. Both are fine. We're not debating that one. Ooh, hold on. Guys, we need a calculator for this one. Calculator. So if it's one, how do I do powers on here? The one to the like 365. Okay, how about we do 2 to the. How does the math on this work? I haven't done math in a long time, so it's 1 times 2. How, and then like, hold on, so it's brackets 1 times 2, and then okay, the Google calculator's dog shit. Hold on, let me get my phone out. Hold on. Okay. 1 times 2 in brackets. And then it would be. I have to flip it, right? Yeah. Flip it. To 365. I feel like I'm not doing it right. Hold on, let me just hit it a bunch. Why do I not know how to do this? It doesn't really matter. I'd figure it out if I like really cared. 1 times. So it goes up. Yeah, no, I was right. Okay, so it would take. What do you call it? it would take quite a few years for the money to get to a point that's like kind of close to this. So this one, technically the penny, like it not a couple years, it'd take quite a bit. I would rather just have $1 billion right now, even if the other one can be like more money in a few years or something ridiculous. Like I don't want to become an ultra quadrillionaire or anything. I just give me the billion. Yeah, I did do the math right though. Any item of clothing you want, any food item you want, just like right now or like ever at any time. Food, end world hunger, and lower my taxes for. Okay, it doesn't lower your taxes. It's kind of like complicated. I guess it does technically lower your taxes, but it's yeah. I don't know if donating food counts as charity work though. It's weird. It's weird. Either way, is this like just one time right now or like any time ever? And does it have to be something real? Like, can the clothing item be like an invisibility cloak? Can the food item be like the biggest pizza ever that doesn't go bad? Like a city-sized pizza? Like what's going on here? Can I do a city-sized pizza that doesn't have any calories in it? Like it's just like, can I just eat as much of it as I want? Like I'm kind of, I have a lot of questions here. I'm gonna say clothing because it implies that it's kind of like a one-time deal, which, yeah, food's probably like not that expensive compared to the clothing I would maybe want. Like food only gets so expensive before it's just not worth buying, versus clothing you can get like some really nice, objectively expensive clothing. I'm going with clothing. The question's weird. I don't think that's that serious. You want a Krabby Patty? Wait until you learn that it's just a hamburger. No electricity. No. Well, no internet, because no electricity means no internet. So that's a stupid question. No electricity is just no internet with more debuffs. It's not worth it. Guys, we'll do Wordle soon. We'll do Wordle soon. Do you want me to like go the whole 2 hours? You guys want me to end early? Real question, because like I would not that I'm not having fun, but I would really like to watch some hockey. And also this is helping. This stream's helping a lot. I'm having a lot more fun than I have had for quite a bit. All right. Right. Only be able to kiss your spouse. Only be able to hug your spouse. Shadow, I feel like you could just not have a kid. I think you're thinking about this too deep. What counts as a hug? Average Canadian. Yeah, I do want to watch hockey. This is it's cloudy. This is a super like serious game right now. Super serious game. It's like history defining. Hold on. Let me look up hockey. What's the score like? 0-0. First period has 8 minutes left. So I'll probably miss the. No, I will miss if the 8 minutes happen. 10 minutes. 20. I'm gonna miss the first 2 periods, which is fine. I don't really care about watching the whole game. Yeah, okay. I haven't really seen how many shots was on goal or anything. What's a spouse? A romantic partner, a girlfriend, a wife, a boyfriend, a husband. Whatever you want, you can have. Not without consent, though, guys. Consent's very important. Make sure you do that. I mean, I was gonna say, how do you have an unconsensual spouse? Like, I get the other thing, but like, I feel like it's kind of hard to like marry someone without. You know, I guess they do that. What if I don't or never will have one? Okay, let's pretend you did. Let's pretend you have one right now. Which option are you choosing? My answer is depending on what a hug means. I'm just gonna say not kiss because I feel like I can chill with not having that. I feel like the hug is like more important. I don't know. I just feel like that's more like emotional. I don't know. Anyway, my throat almost closed from chocolate, then I got a bloody nose, and then swallowed a lot of blood, and that made me almost throw up. Some Final Destination shit. That's what I'm hearing right now. Never be able to eat your favorite food. Only eat your favorite food. Okay. If I only eat my favorite food, does that mean every food I get can become my favorite food magically? Or is it like miserable? Because if it's only my favorite food, what if my favorite food like goes extinct? I just like starve, right? Does my favorite, like, if my favorite food is from a specific restaurant, if that restaurant shuts down, do I just starve to death? Or can I eat like that food item from another restaurant, even though it's not as good as that other restaurant? And then, like, it would just be super impractical and expensive to only eat my favorite food. Although, yeah, no, it doesn't really make sense. I can switch my favorite food item when I pick the option, then never eat moldy beans. What? I don't know what that means. To find a lot of different foods you like a lot. Yeah, I think there's a lot of similar foods. My favorite food's like General Tao chicken. So there's a lot of similar sweet and spicy chicken sauces out there with like a similar presentation. Yeah. Speaking of, guys, my family's gonna be planting Carolina Reapers in my backyard this summer. I'm gonna get to try one of those bad boys. It'll be good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but yeah. Love General Tao. It's T-A-O, by the way. I'm pretty sure. How you spell Tao. What is this? I have the ability to fix any broken object by touching it. I have the ability to refill anything, like a gas tank, a coffee cup, etc., instantly. Okay. The refilling thing would change my life, right? I would never need to refill my water. My water bottle would literally just be infinite water, which would be ridiculous. Free gas, I assume, for your car. That's so much less money, right? Like, there's so many things, and like, both convenience and like economically would be great to be able to refill things. It'd be great. But the ability to fix things would also save you. It'd be less frequent, but it would save you way more money in niche situations, and also you'd be able to fix things that can't be fixed reasonably. You know, like let's pretend your favorite stuffed animal, the cutest thing in the world, you love this thing, and it gets absolutely blown to fucking shreds in like a wood chipper, right? I don't know how the fuck this would happen, but imagine that happens. That would be horrifying and miserable. But you'd be like the only person that would fix it. You'd be able to fix it. That is an insane skill. That is great. I want this. This is more important to me. I completely get the other one too, though. That's valid. Okay, guys, this is debatable. What do we think? I assume when it says be very skinny, we're talking like dangerously skinny. My school said we will get touched eventually without giving consent. Is that a threat or like a statement? What the fuck does that mean? What? I'm gonna go with like very. I feel like very obese. How okay. What does being, what is very obese? Is very obese like okay, I'm 5'7", right? Is very obese like 300 pounds or is it like 800 pounds? And does being very skinny mean like 100 pounds or like 80 pounds? And can I change it? I would much... Okay, listen. If you're very obese, there's quite a lot of stuff you would have to do to lose a lot of weight. If you're just very skinny and you don't have like any habits or like mental problems, it's probably a lot easier to just eat a lot of food and gain weight. Maybe I'm being arrogant or ignorant or whatever the word is. Arrogant is like rude. I'm not being rude. I'm gonna go with skinny. I feel like it'd be easier to change things. Yeah, I'm Chad, I think you're interpreting this wrong. I don't think that's happening. What does that mean? Be able to drink anything, but have a 50% chance of choking each time. Literally T. Only be able to drink water, but only have a 1% chance of choking. %, is that every time I drink like a glass or like a container of something, or is that like every sip I take? And what is choking? Is choking like I'm going to die, or is it just like I cough it up? Listen, I love a lot of drinks, but I can settle with only water. I can settle with only water to not choke super frequently. You're accused of being a criminal, but your family/loved one is the criminal. Your family/loved one is the criminal. Is accused of being a criminal, but you're the criminal. Do I have? If they're a family member, do I have to like them? Because I'll go commit a crime and like blame it on my like shitty family member. That's awesome. That's a win-win. Or do I not get to choose? If it's someone I really care about, then no. Can I drink flavored water? It just said water, so I assume, yeah. I don't see why not. Like, you could put lemons in it. It's still water. It's not lemon juice all of a sudden, right? It's like, you can still get, like, variety. Also, the temperature of your water kind of changes, like, the flavor. You can, like, add minerals to it and stuff. Make it taste a little different. I pick left because it decreases my chances. That makes sense to me. So I'm gonna go right and assume it's a shitty family member. Maybe I just don't really want to go to jail, to be honest. My family member can go to jail, that's fine. Spend your entire summer at the beach. Not You should see my face. What do you mean? Not that wasn't even a hard question. What do you mean the beach? What do you mean the beach? What? That is the dumbest thing I've ever. I'm actually losing my mind right now. So you're telling me, right? You can either drive 10 minutes down the road to like the closest beach. Maybe you don't have a beach near you, but who fucking cares? You're not really missing out, right? You're just gonna drive down to a shitty beach 10 minutes away from you where it's hot and miserable and the entire beach experience is dog shit. Or you can go somewhere cool on a mountain. Guys, a mountain. I don't have mountains near me. Okay, and even if you did have mountains near you, I think you would still want to go to a mountain than a beach. That makes absolutely no sense. That is the dumbest group of people I have ever seen on one of these questions. That is ridiculous. The beach? What do you mean the beach? Like, why? It just... Next question. A river beach, yeah, same thing. But I feel like it's not that much cooler. It's just a body of water. Who cares how big it is? You can only see so far. I'm a warm-blooded creature. Yeah, and I want the cold. I want the cold. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people want to. Maybe I guess everyone else is a fucking snake or something. I don't know why they want to be on the beach. Anyway, I'm gonna read this question. Travel for free, but be unable to choose the destination. Always pay to travel, but go wherever you desire. Okay, so yeah, like you said, time, normal traveling or... I mean, listen. I'm one of those people that say you only live once, right? Would it not be really fun to just take a bunch of free vacations when it... Wait, hold on. Travel for free, does it mean the travel cost is free or the whole trip is free? You're gonna go, Clyde, you have a great night. Hopefully you're having a great life, having a good week, all that stuff. Hopefully I'll see you around, alright? Like... Okay. I'm gonna assume it says travel for free, which means the whole trip is free. Would it not be... Because think about this. You would never need to work a day in your life. You would just constantly go on vacations and get hotels. Or like stay in cool places. You would literally just whenever you want, just travel. New country, new place. Go to a hotel, stay there. It would literally just be like a randomization wheel. One day, I'm just like, I'm on a, normal trip to some, like, central US state, right? There's nothing to really do there. It's not that fun, but it's whatever. I got to check it out and say I went there. The next day, I'm in the Amazon rainforest getting chased by lions. The next day, I'm in North Korea. That would be awesome. Would that not be super fun? This is great. I love this. People are not thinking deep enough into this. That sounds awesome to me. You would not need to live a normal life. I like my river even if I'm legally unable to eat the fish from it because it's so polluted. Yeah, my beach is like green. Not great. I love water too, but not a beach. I don't want to be near people. I just hate the whole aesthetic and it's similar to the water parks and stuff like that. Don't get me started. An airline called Wizz Air. So guys, I don't know if I misheard it, but I was watching hockey last night, and I swear to God, there's a player named Meter Rider. Does someone want to fact check that for me? Hold on, maybe I'll fact check it. Like, I don't know how you were like cursed with such an awful name. No, not Meat Rider is a selector. Hockey. Okay, well, I'm not finding. Okay, no, it's a hockey player. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's something along the lines of like Niederreiter. Ah, that makes way more sense than meter rider. You have to answer. What is this? Be the opposite sex for a day. Be an animal for your choosing for a day. I both want to know what the opposite sex is, feels like, but I feel like it wouldn't be that interesting. It doesn't. It wouldn't really do that much in reality. It'd be interesting. I could relate with people a little more, but it's not that deep. Versus saying I got to be like a fucking eagle or something for a day. This is way cooler. Damn. Okay. Want that dick to play with? All right. I would show you my river. It's extremely beautiful, but it's pretty obvious which river it is, and I'm not about to tell everyone which states I'm possibly in. What is the chance, right? I would normally not encourage this, but like, what is like, what are some like big rivers in the U.S.? Because I just like, what is the chance? Like, I know exactly. No, no. Not going to encourage that. Not going to encourage that. Get piercings everywhere possible. Tongue, ears, eyebrows, belly button. Like, do I have to get like one piercing per spot, or do I need the entire thing covered in piercings? It's extremely obvious. Can you get both? Possible. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Piercings say everywhere possible. The tattoos one says all over your body, which is less specific, which means it would be like that. To me, that's like 95% of my body, which means I could leave 5% untattooed. That's my take. Also, I prefer tattoos. All right, I'm glad people agree. No genital piercings for me. Live in a house with no windows. Live in a all glass house. That's going to depend where I live. If I live in like a city, no windows. If I live in like the mountains where no one could find me, all glass. I don't think anyone's gonna be spying on my pooping problem. Just I need to poop at some point. That's what. It's not a problem. It's like a normal thing that people do. No windows. I want to be in the background. That would be sick. You're right. Then can't I just cover up all the windows? It'd be a pain in the ass, but yeah. You can cover your house or like paint over it. You're right. This makes way more sense. You're right. Lose your mobile phone. Lose your easy. Guys, we're gonna do Wordle in a few minutes. Just let's get a good one. This one's not too bad, guys. Face a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse. It's kind of not that interesting. The answer is zombies. Even if they're the most ridiculously insane zombies, like the World War Z zombies, it's still just zombies, right? Robots are going to be super smart, and they're going to be able to use and invent new technology. No. Yeah, the easy. All right, let's get. This is a interesting question. Um, I really don't care about either. Uh, Probably like the miniature elephants would be cute, but like think of the world record I would hold for having the largest duck. Like that is like an abnormally large duck. If we ever somehow start an apocalypse, just know I will be willingly walking out there. Well, I think it'd be fun. I would survive an apocalypse. I think that'd be great. I'm gonna do the duck. All right, hold on. Let's get like a good one. I haven't thought about these ones that much. Win the lottery but lose all your friends. Remain broke but keep all your friends. So, just would you win the lottery but lose all your friends? That's the question. Yes or no? Okay, it says win the lottery, but the lottery could be like $5. Right? I mean, okay, this one's not that hard either. I don't. Yeah. Have. This one's tough. So I don't own a car, and I wouldn't call any of the pets in my house my pets per se. They're like the family's pets. They're not like mine. I would still miss them, and also I don't like the idea of other people owning pets. I don't know if that's just me. I just feel like I'm the only, even though I'm not, I feel like I'm the only person that's capable of taking care of a pet properly. I feel like anyone else that has a pet is just not taking care of it right and has a miserable life or something. I don't know. That's just me. Car? Think of, okay, collect the rest. So I'd either like get rid of all my pets in my house for like a few $100, right? Or I could just lose, if I had a car, I could lose a lot of money. No, I'd have to give the car away. Like, it doesn't feel good, and it'd be like more of a financial deficit, but yeah, no. No, I can't, no, can't do that. Okay, oh. I'm gonna assume on the lips. We'll do that. This is the last one, and then we'll do like a wordle or two, and then I'll head out, okay? Guys, what is... we're gonna assume this question means on the lips, alright? The middle. No, that's not an option. Literally, there's not like a middle pixel on the monitor. Yeah, there literally isn't. Do they include dead? Probably not, no. There is? Is there a I don't think there's a middle pixel. Just like not the how resolution works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with the stranger, bro. I'm not kissing my family members. Alright. That's good. Unless this is like a really good question. Don't. It's too deep. It's too much. You have a big family? I don't. I mean, dude, you know what's crazy? If I don't have a kid, there's only going to be one person with my last name in the next, like, 50 years. Because my uncle... there's only a few people. There's my uncle, his wife, his kid, me, and my grandma. Those are the only people with our last name in our family. So, if I die and don't have kids, and my uncle and his wife die eventually, It's up to that little shit to keep the family going. So my family's like gonna be gone soon, guys. That's kind of ridiculous to think about, huh? Shit. It's deep. It's really not. I don't care that much. But BRB for how long? I don't know. Well, we're going to play Wordle for like 15 minutes, so if you're not back. What is your last name? Schmickleberry. You're welcome. It's not Schmickleberry. Wordle! Schnickleberry, dude. Who the fuck has Schnickleberry? That is a garbage last name. Look at that, guys. That's Wordle, though. What we wanted to play earlier. No fun. I'm not giving you my last name. That's, like, important. My last name is T. My first name is Green. What does that spell? Who knows? Dude, I want to get Schedule 1. I don't know what I'm thinking of that. Okay, hold on. Can you see? Can't see. Right? It looks good. It's not just like you can see. It's like a good seeing. All right. I always start with this first one. It's Aiden. No, it can't be Aiden. My last name is a number. Sure. I know what you mean, but sure. It's not semen. It can't be semen. That's 6 letters, right? Saliva. Yeah. No one can get my last name right, and it makes me so mad. Mine's easy. That's a hint. There you go. You're welcome. It's not confusing. It's Schnickleberry. I can't guess this one. Maybe I'm just dumb. But like, I don't even have like a lead. Trait, maybe? This is some. Hold on, this could be something. Okay, hold on. This is good. This is good. So the A is either second or last. Because it's in a different language. Probably German. Good, my nose, bro. Damn. It's not German. Liar. Buddy boy. Don't call me buddy boy. That's not very German of you. So probably we could try a TA something. Pterodactyl. No. I'm Russian. It's very different from German. TALG. What does that spell? Talga. No, talg. Spells talg. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. Middle TA. So tap. Happen? No. Taxis? Oh, wait, hold on. Tax. That's a good word. Oh, it's not taxis, but I respect that. Okay, so the last letter is A. So it's T blank blank IA. IA. Something IA. Is that a word? Tibia? Something IA. No, we haven't tried I in the second spot, actually. Hold on. Is this a word? Holy shit, you're cheating. What the fuck is tibia, bro? What is that? It's a bone? Where? Tibia bone. What? Tibia bone. Tibia is a shin. Oh, shin bone. Oh, gross. Nice. I hate bones. Bones are so gross. I hate that I know how my bones and my forearms work, and it's making me cringe right now, and I don't want to move my arms because the bones are gonna bend, and I don't like it. I don't like bones. Bones are gross. This time, though, it's semen. Let's see. It could be. It's not. It isn't. But that's fine. Okay, there is an M, though. We found an M, and we got an S and an N out. And we know there's only one E. Only one E. So, something... maybe? Member. That sounds sexual. Guys, how do you think I would look if I had missing teeth? Like, I know you don't know what I look like in real life, but, like, how do you feel about people with missing teeth? Like, just theoretically. I don't have any ideas here. Pickle. No, pickle doesn't work. I feel like it's either the first. The M is either the first or the last letter. I can't imagine a world where it could be the second. No, it could be everything. Well, it's not the middle, but I don't know. I don't think I have any letters that can make it the second one. What's popping, my broskies? Omde. What? You're just looking up words. It's not omde. And there's also no. We can't use it. We can't use a D. So I think the M can't be the second one. It has to be the first or the last letter. Just could try starting with it. Broke. That it's not broke. But we could try it to get some letters out. I respect that. Oh, there's an O. There's an O. Okay, that's helpful. Moo. It can't be mover. It's not mover. We're gonna do it anyway, though. Okay, so the M is the last letter, and the O is the second. So it's something O blank E M. What is this middle letter? Golem? That's a good one. That's a good one. It's not gold. I respect that, though. Okay, we got one more guess. Be early 2000s emo. Only if you were, T. Only if you were. Totem. That's a lot of risk. Could there be any other words? No, we literally just have to go with something. It's Shadow. When did you get smart? When did you get smart? What's going on? I feel like you're cheating. Modem? Yeah, I was thinking modem, but I don't think D was available. Interesting. Okay, you know what I was thinking, guys? For a YouTube stream, like an event, we do a spelling bee. How would you guys feel about a spelling bee? I think it could be fun. Okay, let's go with the classic. Go with the classic. This is like the objectively best word. It can't be semen. It can't be. Is it just audio? No. Not audio. We can just use autocorrect. Not if it's like on Roblox or something. And you guys are not cheating because you're weird. Really good at soiling. What? Spelling. That. There's no way that was an accident. I refuse to believe that. It's fine though. Guys, I'm gonna go in like 5 minutes, so this is the last one. The D is the second or the last one? B. Something Ed. This one's tough. This one's tough. What if I just do anger to get some letters out? Does N and G. And it. N and G and R. Okay, that's good. That's some letters out. Okay, so it's A. Asked. Okay, that's good though. That's good. We know that D is the last one. A something. So it's A. I knew it was AED, but. Ached? Dude, why are you guys just helping me? Like, I don't even have to think for myself. It's not ached. We're getting a lot of letters out, though. We're getting a lot of letters out. Hi, Onyx. Damn, like, we're really limited. What could this be? I'm leaving in a few minutes, by the way. Hockey. What's the score like? Is the game even worth watching if, like, Panthers are up fucking 92-0? Still 0-0. The second period just started, actually. Okay, I'm not missing that much. Tight game. For visual effect, my cat Chunky is bigger than a human baby. I don't know how big a human baby is. It's been a while since I've, like, interacted with a baby. Onyx, just be happy they, like, greeted you. Thank you. Nice. Be nice. Thank you. Apple? Nope, that's not how apples spell. After. Right? I know, afted? Afton. No. Okay, that doesn't, I was excited for a sec. Abled? That is a word. That was a good one. Yeah, I see. I don't trust Shadow either. I feel like they're guessing these things with some type of system. But either way, it's helping me win, which is cheating. Sometimes cheating's okay. Hopefully it's just not all the time. Toe Tickle Gaming. Thank you for sharing that. Wait a sec. I will wait a sec. Unless you were referring to T's message, which I appeared after yours, but before yours. That's super weird. I just basted steak over the stovetop, and let me tell you, that shit is divine. Sure. Guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in like 30 seconds, okay? Unless you have some meaningful thing to tell me. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm thinking we just do some type of bingo tomorrow, even if you guys aren't super into that. I have a different, it's not like some super different UI or submitting method. It's just a different way of like checking off bingos while we're in the middle of games. That's all. Next week I'll have an event, and I'll have more time to plan things differently, alright? Check suggestions. I did see the mod you just put. I'm gonna go though, guys. You have a great night. Thank you for being here. Stick with me. I'm not like burnt out of streaming or content. Trust me, that's not the case at all. Just one, I need to do some other stuff that isn't that this week, and also what just playing games is kind of boring me. This stream really helped though. I had a lot more fun. Felt a lot more engaged. It was awesome. Okay, you guys have a great night though. Okay, thank you for being here. It means a lot. Bye bye. I'm gonna go shit my pants.